What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome back to the Buccaneers franchise here on Madden NFL 20. And in this video, we are just going to breeze through the rest of the regular season as we look to expedite the ending of this series. We are going to be ending after this season, of course. Now, theoretically, we haven't clinched the playoff spot up to this point, so this could be the last episode of the series for all we know. But it's going to take a monumental meltdown for us to not make the playoffs at this point at 8-1. So the first game we're going to show is the game against the Bills. So I just played the moments of these games, and the Bills get an early touchdown. They take a 7-0 lead. So now we're into the second quarter. Nico Ryles looking down the field, and that one's nearly intercepted, but it falls at the turf. Tampa ends up kicking a field goal at 7-3. So now Buffalo has the ball under 7 minutes to go in the half, and they pick up a first down with a little dump off from Allen. And they're up to the 42. I believe that's Aaron Jones they have in the backfield as he breaks a few tackles on 1st and 10. And then Shaquille Barrett is injured on the play. He's heading to the locker room. That's not a good sign at all. Losing him for an extended period of time would be disastrous for this defense. But anyways, now 1st and goal from the Bills. Allen throwing the screen pass. He's intercepted by Devin White. And he's going to take it to the house. 82 yards on the interception return for the touchdown to give Tampa Bay a 10-7 lead under 4 minutes to go in the half. So now we go to the fourth quarter, under 6 minutes to go, 17-10, but Buffalo gonna tie it up as Cole Beasley able to get both feet in bounds. And we're tied up at 17 with under 6 minutes to go. Now Ryles trying to play hero for Tampa Bay, but O.J. Howard gonna be stopped just shy of the first down marker. So that's going to lead to 4th and inches. Derrick Henry gets the first down and more inside the 20. He's going to get past the 10 up to the 7-yard line. And now all the Bucs really have to do is just run the clock out here. But now on 3rd and goal, Ryles just going to throw it into the end zone, finds Godwin for the touchdown. And Tampa Bay takes a 7-point lead. Buffalo with one last chance though, 4th and 10. Allen looking deep. He wants Cole Beasley, but Dalton May is able to tip it away. And the Bucs win 27-17 to improve to 9-1 on the season. So now in Week 12, the Buccaneers take on the Atlanta Falcons in a divisional matchup. The Bucs trying to stay undefeated in the division. Now 3rd and 5. Ryle's going to find Spain, who gets both feet in bounds, and he's pushed out at the 34. First down Bucs. Falcons do have a 3-0 lead at this point. And then 1st and 10, Ryles just overthrows Spain. He's intercepted by Desmond Trufant. And the Falcons able to keep the Buccaneers off the board. We go into the third quarter after a bunch of field goals. Bucs with a 3-point lead. And here's O.J. Howard inside the 20, up to the 15. And then now 1st and goal from the 1. You know who to give it to. Oh, Henry. Derrick Henry into the end zone for the touchdown. And Tampa Bay takes a 16-6 lead. Now we're into the fourth quarter. Ryles and company trying to put the game away. Here's Spain picking up the first down up to the 21. Once again, it is Spain with the gain. Now inside the 4, Ryles looking for somebody. He's able to buy himself some time, and he just decides to run it in himself. Gets a touchdown. That essentially puts the game out of reach for the Falcons, but you know Atlanta's not going to give up that easily. 4th and 3, 5 minutes to go. Matt Ryan finds Julio Jones. He's going to get inside the 5-yard line. Atlanta would end up scoring to make it 23-13, but the Bucs would put it away with a Derrick Henry run with under a minute to go. Tampa Bay wins 23-13. They improve to 10-1. At this point, Tampa Bay's already clinched a playoff berth, but they still have to win the division here, and beating the Saints would definitely help them with that. Now, 1st and 10 in the third quarter now. We're tied at 10, and Ryle's going to find O.J. Howard in the end zone for the touchdown. Tampa Bay up 17-10. Now 3rd and 1, Ryles over the middle, finds O.J. the juice man Howard, who gets past the 40. That would lead to a Tampa Bay field goal, but New Orleans would clap back with a touchdown. So we go late into the fourth quarter, 3rd and 2. Bucs trying to run the clock out here. Ryles just throws a dot to Jacob Spain, who makes the grab in the end zone for the touchdown. That was an absolutely amazing throw by Nico Ryles. So it's 27-17. Last chance for the Saints, 4th and goal, and Brissett gonna throw to the end zone. He's intercepted. Miles Jack puts it away, and the Buccaneers continue their win streak as they improve to 11-1 and are looking to once again clinch the number 1 seed in the NFC. But now they battle a familiar foe. The Los Angeles Rams. They have a brand new quarterback, of course. Jared Goff left in the offseason, so now it's rookie Chase Hill who leads the Rams. 1st and 10. Hill going to run up the middle, and he gets the Rams inside the 10. And now 1st and goal. Here's a handoff to Gurley. He's going to get into the end zone for the touchdown. It's 7-0 Rams. So now the Bucs look to respond on 2nd and goal. Riles in the end zone to Spain, who's wide open for the touchdown. And we are tied at 7. And what looks to be another shootout between these teams. Rams would score another touchdown, and then Gurley going to dive into the end zone for his 2nd of the game. Rams starting to run away with this one. It's 21-7. We're into the second half now. 1st and 10. Riles looking to the end zone, finds Spain for the 2nd time in the game. And now the Buccaneers trail by just a touchdown. But then the Rams, later in the 3rd quarter, Hill going to take it himself, and he gets into the end zone, slides into the end zone actually. It's 28-14. The Bucs would score one more time, but now 4th and goal, and Riles going to be brought down for the sack. Samson Ebukam gets to him, and now things not looking good for the Bucs. They did get a stop, so now 3 minutes to go. They have a chance. Riles going to let it fly, looking for Evans, and he's intercepted. He just led Evans a little too far out, and Long gets the pick for the Rams, but the Bucs do stop him, and then on the ensuing punt, Miles Jack ends up blocking the punt by Johnny Hacker, and it's recovered by Dawson at the 36. So now with no timeouts remaining, the Buccaneers have another chance. Riles going to scramble on 2nd and 10, gets up to the 24. The clock is running, but the Buccaneers are very close to the end zone, so they have a chance. 1st and 10, Riles goes right side, and there's the juice man again, coming up clutch. Now 13 seconds to go. Riles to the end zone, and he finds OJ for the touchdown, and the Buccaneers tie the ball game up at 28. So now we're into overtime. 1st and 10. There's Evans on the slant route, breaks away from the defender, and he's gone. The Buccaneers with a walk-off victory over the Los Angeles Rams after trailing by 14. They win this one 34-28 in OT. And now they're 12-1. At this point, they have the division clinched. They have a first-round bye clinched. But in Week 15 against the Panthers, they have a chance to clinch the top seed in the NFC. Now 2nd and goal. Newton under pressure. He's going to be brought down. Jeremiah Royster able to get to him. Panthers would end up settling for 3. Now the 2nd quarter, handoff to Henry. He just punches it in for the touchdown. 7-3 Bucs. And now later in the 2nd quarter, 1st and 10. Riles to the end zone, but he's intercepted. That's what happens when you throw into double coverage. Shaq Thompson gets the pick. So now we head into the 3rd quarter. Panthers with a 9-7 lead, but then Henry going to punch it in for his 2nd touchdown of the game. Makes it a 14-9 game. So now into the 4th quarter, it's 14-12. Newton on 2nd and 11 over the middle, finds his man for the touchdown. That's going to make it 19-14. So it's a back and forth game, 19-17 after a field goal. But now here's Derrick Henry. He's going to get the Bucs in the field goal range, but the Bucs aren't settling for a field goal. They run the clock all the way down, and Henry punches it in for the touchdown. Bucs would win this one 24-19, and they clinch the top seed in the NFC. They would lose the next 2 games, which I just ended up sending because they really didn't matter as far as seeding goes. The Saints end up beating the Buccaneers 27-17. And then in the final game of the season, the Buccaneers lose to Philly 28-21. So now we're into the playoffs as we look at the seeding in the AFC, and the Jaguars end up finishing 12-4, and they win the conference. So I know Cyber Darkwolf and Pepperjack are happy about that. Me, not so much. Then you have the Browns number 2, so they get a first-round bye. The Bills win their division at 9-7. The Broncos win their division at 8-8. So they're the 4 seed. They'll be taking on the Texans while the Bills battle the Steelers. So no chance for a playoff rematch as the Ravens just missed out. Then in the NFC, like we mentioned, the Buccaneers won the conference. The Cowboys will be getting the number 2 seed. The Seahawks get the 3 seed. The Vikings get number 4. And then the Panthers get the 5th seed. The Panthers will battle the Vikings in the wild card round, while the Rams, who are the 6th seed, will battle their division foes, the Seahawks. So now we check out the wild card results, and the Steelers take care of the Bills 34-28 was the final there. The Seahawks end up beating the Rams 24-7. The Texans take care of the Broncos 31-28, and the Panthers beat the Vikings 35-21. So in the divisional round, you get the Texans heading to Cleveland to take on the Browns. The Seahawks head down to Jerry World to take on Murica's team, them boys, the Cowboys. The Steelers head to the Titans' second home stadium in Jacksonville to take on the Jaguars. And last but most importantly, and certainly not least, we get a third divisional matchup between the Panthers and the Buccaneers. So we will be doing the playoffs like we normally do. The whole point of doing the play of the moments for all those games was just to get to the playoffs sooner rather than later, just so we could wrap up this series ahead of Madden 21, because once Madden 21 comes out, I'm really just trying to focus on making content for that game in particular. And if you haven't seen the team reveal for my franchise in Madden 21, make sure you guys go check it out. It should pop up in the top right corner right about now, but it will definitely be in the description. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit the sub button if you're new to the channel, and turn your notifications on to join the notification gang. That way, every time I upload a video, you guys will be notified. That's going to do it for me though, folks. This has been Kaz from Craniac Gaming. You guys have yourselves a wonderful rest of your day and night or whenever you're watching this. Like I always say, no matter what happens, make sure you keep that mofo rolling. I love y'all 3000. I'm Audi 5000. Deuces.